Top 10 reasons why men prefer high-value women. In times past, what men and women brought to the table was defined by strict traditional gender roles. However, times are changing, and people look for different qualities within a partner. Men are beginning to care more and more about what their partners can add to their lives. Here are 10 key reasons why that is. 10. High-value women are self-sufficient. These days, a lot of people think about their finances in terms of assets and liabilities. Assets are things that add value, while liabilities detract value. Categorizing things into assets or liabilities is mostly reserved for property and service obligations. However, the reasoning can expand to include interpersonal relationships as well. Men prefer high-value women because they are assets rather than liabilities. These women, capable of taking care of their own needs, are self-sufficient. This self-sufficiency eases the financial burden on the man to a very large extent. As such, a man who chooses a high-value woman can have the freedom to use most of his finances towards furthering his goals or developing his interests. This doesn't mean that he doesn't spend on his woman at all. Only that the woman doesn't place a financial strain on his pocket. 9. It creates a healthy rivalry. Men used to be very insecure about the prospect of their partners earning more or as much as they do. And this kind of reasoning is still prevalent in some places. After all, if she earns as much, then what is your value as a man? Why does she then need you? Well, most men have come to see that your partner having a strong source of income is advantageous and not disadvantageous. Those feelings of inadequacy and insecurity shouldn't bother a man worth his mettle. In addition to the numerous perks of having a high-value partner, it can create a source of healthy competition within the rivalry. And this is great because healthy competition can be one of the best motivators, driving all the parties involved to get better. 8. High-value women are a source of pride. Having a partner be a source of pride isn't a new thing. However, the concept has changed a lot. It used to be that men were happy if their partners were simply beautiful. These were trophy wives they could show around to their friends. But this kind of reasoning is archaic. In any case, men can still have pride in their high-value partners. If on top of being beautiful, your partner has their own career with their own money along with goals which they constantly strive towards, then that's something to be proud about. You can even say that anything less can't possibly elicit pride anymore. However, some men haven't quite caught up to this reasoning and continue to entertain partners that weigh them down in every other aspect of life. 7. High-value women are in demand these days. The dating scene constantly changes with tastes going in and out of fashion. Sometimes these tastes are entirely of physical nature, while other times, they may be more sophisticated and less superficial. In this day and age, men are not as obsessed with looks as they once were. Or you could say that looks aren't the only thing that matters. These days, high-value women are in demand because of the sheer value they bring to the table and add to your life. As such, men are on the lookout for these types of women when inside the dating pool. All other obvious advantages aside, high-value women are trendy. And no one can resist the appeal of a good trend. 6. It's a safer choice. The financial landscape is a constantly evolving thing. Even a decade of time past comes along with so much change. The sort of risks people could take back then can hardly be entertained today. The levels of security people could comfortably live with have risen dramatically. For this reason, men perceive high-value women to be the safer choice in terms of a life partner. With so much market uncertainty, There's no way anyone can feel too safe by being the sole breadwinner of a family. However, by having a high-value woman on board, men can have a higher level of confidence in their financial risk assessment. If anything happens to the man's business, he's capable of falling on his woman until he can recover. 5. It provides better opportunities to network. When it comes to personal development, the importance of networking cannot be overstated. Networking opens more doors than consistent hard work ever will. Knowing the right people can make life ridiculously easy. As such, serious men are always looking to broaden their horizons. By having a high-value woman in his life, a man can far expand his social network. Rather than taking the time and effort to forge strong relationships with influential people, he can have access to them and their benefits by virtue of his woman. For this reason, men seek out the kind of women who can unlock that level of social access and social capital. It might sound cynical, but when a man chooses a woman, he's also choosing her family, friends, and connections. 4. It provides a source of counsel. Adulthood can be very scary, lonely, and confusing. As such, people tend to keep close to their friend groups for companionship or direction. But there's a limit to how good a friend can be towards you. Seeking advice from friends can be complicated because they might not have a full picture of your situation. Having a high-value woman, who a man can be completely open, honest, and vulnerable with, he could have gained a competent business partner. Not only someone who can provide support but someone who can provide sound advice as well. Going through life on the back of your own ability can be very intimidating. But with a partner who knows what they're talking about, you would have gained a great advantage. 3. It makes life more exciting. Relationships of any kind can be a source of pain or a source of pleasure. And when these relationships are long-term, then their impact is 100 times more important. When a man is looking for a potential lifelong partner, he doesn't want someone who wears down on him. He also doesn't want someone boring, as that comes with problems of its own. With a high-value woman, a man is never bored within a relationship. High-value women know how to keep things interesting, granting them ridiculous value. Why burn bright and fade fast within a relationship when you could have something long-lasting and intensely passionate? High-value women have wealth and means, meaning that they can continually surprise a man within a relationship and keep him excited. 2. It creates a higher quality of life. Quality of life is one of the most important things a person should be concerned about. A high quality of life can make life easier, while a low quality of life can drive you to an early grave. The quality of life a man can achieve for his family on his own is way less than if his partner was a high-value woman. Having a high-value partner can change the game for a man and his family. With the contributions from a high-value woman, a man and his family can have access to better healthcare, better life insurance, better job opportunities, better leisure activities and vacations, and so much more. A high-value woman improves quality of life across the board, and this is something to be coveted. 1. It's financially sound. People try to underestimate the value of money with such tenets as money can't buy everything. However, every financially educated person knows that money makes the world go round. Having a high-value woman is a financially sound choice for a man. Not only does he not have to worry about her spending, but their combined finances can create new avenues for wealth creation. With a high-value woman, men can pay off debts easier, they can acquire more assets, and they can make bigger and better investments. In fact, a high-value woman can be perceived as a whole new source of income. One which is less demanding than all other possible sources of income yet pays even more. Coming to the end of this video, it's abundantly evident why men prefer high-value women. Times have changed, and people now require a different set of qualities in a partner than they needed before. How do you feel about these new romantic demands? Let us know below. To enjoy more content of this nature, then check out other videos on this channel. We have an amazing catalog of interesting and engaging videos to choose from. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share if you liked the video. Until next time, have a great day. Catch you later.